What is up, everybody? It's me, Giovanni Blanco, your buddy Gio. What's that noise? Oh my gosh, craziness. Oh, I know. We're live in several places, echoing all over the place. What's up, y'all? It's me, Gio. It's Tears for Fears night here on Truck Stop Mixtape. I'm crazed. If you only knew what was going on. Oh my gosh, I'm getting echoes everywhere. I gotta turn this off, Lord. All right. So it's Wednesday night, another episode of Truck Stop Mixtape in your face, and this time it's about Tears for Fears, one of my favorite bands of all time. And I'm still hearing it. Oh, it's over there somewhere, but we'll figure it out. I'm excited about this because I've managed to collect quite an array of covers from people from all over, and I'm this close to completing the album The Hurting, which is my favorite album of theirs. But I'm gonna kick things off with this band from Brazil called Banda 8 Bits, and they're doing Everybody Wants to Rule the World. You know why? Because everyone does. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. Here we go.
Familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very children waiting for their daily feel-good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Teacher told me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, and I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very
after the wash, before the fire, I will decay, melt in your arms as the day hits the night. We will sit by candlelight. We will laugh, we will sing when the saints go marching in. for a brain. Insects and grass are all that remain. When the light from above burns a hole straight through our love, we will laugh, we will sing. When the saints go marching in, and we will carry war no more. All of our love, all of our pain will be but a tune. The sun and the moon, the wind and the rain, hand in hand, we'll do and die, listening to the band that made us cry. We'll have nothing to lose, we'll have nothing to gain, just to stay in this real life situation for one last refrain. As the day hits the night, we will sit by candlelight. We will laugh, we will sing. When the saints go marching, and we will carry war no more.
Dolph Chaney right there, feeling it, doing famous last words from the Seeds of Love album. I love it when people do the deep cuts, and I love the hits as well because I love this band. But thank you, Dolph, all the way from Chicago. Check his album out. This is Dolph Chaney on Big Stir Records, dolphchaney.com. Go get it. Go listen to it. Support independent music. I said we have music from all over the place, from all over the world. This is what we do here every week on Truck Stop Mixtape. It's a different theme. It can be a tribute to an artist. It can be a sort of a concept. Sometimes we do like songs of sadness or songs of revenge. We haven't done that one yet. But and sometimes we just do new music. Because I know a lot of you are making music and putting music out, so we love to support independent artists, and it's always a party. It's always, you never know what it's going to be until you show up, and tonight it's Tears for Fears. Next week, next Wednesday, it's going to be our holiday hoo-ha. That's Wednesday the 22nd. We're playing holiday songs. This season's holidays, not any particular holiday, not 4th of July songs or Easter songs, but holiday songs, Christmas songs, Hanukkah songs, Kwanzaa songs, Krampus songs, Festivus songs, whatever that holiday you may be celebrating, Dia de los Tres Reyes Magos, we will celebrate it here. Send me your songs, people. If you have any Christmas covers, any holiday covers, send them to me here at Truck Stop Mixtape. And the following week, I don't know what day that falls under, but I'm guessing it's 7 days after the 22nd. But I'm contemplating doing a show where I either play the top 50 songs of the year for Truck Stop Mixtape, maybe even the top 100, because there have been so many cool independent artists like Dolph Chaney that I played earlier, that have been a part of our Truck Stop Mixtape family here in the last year. And I would love to just have a little parade of them. So I might do the top 50. And it's not a competition. It's not in any particular order. It's just the top 50 altogether. It ain't a competition. It's a party, baby. It's Truck Stop Mixtape. So I want to celebrate them as well. So that might be the last show of the year. But I don't know, because I kind of guess on these things as they come up, and I decide. I joked with y'all that I'm trying to put together the album The Hurting. I'm one song away. I might just have to sing that first one a cappella, but we'll see when we get there. We have songs, covers, and interpretations of Tears for Fears songs from people from all over the world, including this one. Another, we got a strong Brazilian representation tonight, several bands from Brazil, and this one is a band called The Seeds of Love, Banda Tributo a Tears for Fears, and they're doing Sowing the Seeds of Love. So appropriate, man. I love it when it comes together. Here on Truck Stop Mixtape, Tears for Fears. Yes, the tipping point. Well, I'm still here. My camera's breaking out. Tipping point. That's the from the new album that's coming out next year. Tears for Fears. Someone, Lou Castle or Lou Castle, was crazy enough to cover that. And I need to say something real quick because he posted something in his. Let's see. Hold on. Where is this? Okay. So this is what he posted with the video. What can I say? I just love Tears for Fears with all my heart. This is meant to be a humble tribute to one of my favorite bands ever. And he mentions all the gear that he used. Automatic harp, classical guitar, electric bass, which is a rocker bass, a soprano guitar, and hologram electronics, infinite jets, noise, and SM SM58. Or SM7B. See, I can read. I can read. Luke Castle, you're crazy, man. That was beautiful. I truly love that. Man, got so many covers for you tonight. So many songs and interpretations. I would love to kick off this Hurting album pretty soon. But first, I think I need to play something else. Because I need to do a little preparation for it. Let's see, what's this? You know what? I'm gonna play another Banda Seeds of Love. This is them doing Break It Down Again. Banda Seeds of Love, everybody. Banda Seeds of Love from Brazil. Break It Down Again from Elemental. One of their 90s records. Yeah. Tears for Fears night, y'all. If I seem a little crazed, it's because I've been doing all this stuff right up until the show start, and I didn't have time to prepare for the show. But you know what? I hate canceling. I'm not going to say, hey, I can't do it because I'm not ready. You know what? I don't care. I'm going to become ready as I do it. I'm going to jump into the fire, and if I get burned a little bit, that's all right, because I'm going to do it for myself, for Tears for Fears, and for whoever who gives a damn about them. I don't care. I don't care. Yes. See, I said my piece. I said my piece. I feel better. It's Tears for Fears night, y'all. What can I say? One of my favorite bands of all time, but more importantly, the album The Hurting is one of my favorite albums of all time. It's for an album that subject matter is some really dark stuff. Depression, child abuse, loss of life, and it's insane. And supposedly it was a concept album. This is their first record, by the way. Their first record. They came out the gate with some really, really dark stuff, but somehow it was musical, melodic enough that it captivated audiences all over the world, and they became huge instantly. I mean, the funny thing is that they before they became Tears for Fears, they were a ska band. A ska band called The Graduates. Now I can only play a little bit of this because, you know, I don't want to get in trouble, but here's a little taste of what they were like. Yeah. Everyone does a little bit of ska every once in a while. I was there. So, you know, they had the little Joe Jackson influence thing for a minute. But they were recognized where they were from for being really, really good musicians, and were brought on to be a part of this group called Neon. And I'm going to give you a taste of that too, because there's an interesting connection to that. So let's find a little bit of Neon. Hold on. Here we go. So check this out for a little bit. Recognize those names, it's because after Neon happened, or did not happen, Neon kind of broke up, and Rob and Pete formed another band that became this band that I truly love. Always there to remind me. There's always something there to remind me. I'm giving you all this sort of backstory so you can understand how, like, where these guys were coming from. So they started with this ska band, The Graduates, did this thing called Neon for a minute, and then decided to do their own thing and pull from their deepest, darkest, the bottom of their souls, all this stuff, and they came up with The Hurting. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna play side one of The Hurting in reinterpretations from people. I don't have the very first song because the first song is The Hurting, actually. But side one looks like this. Let's see. Let's get the track listing up. Okay, so side one, it's The Hurting. Number 2 is Mad World. Number 3 is Pale Shelter. Number 4 is Ideas as Opiates. And number 5 is Memories Fade. So The Hurting, you know, I would sing a little bit, but I don't wanna hurt your ears. Whatever. I'll just start with song number 2. Like I said, I wasn't ready for this, but I don't care. I'm jumping in. I'm going all the way in. You can't stop me. I don't care what happens. I don't care. Because they're doing it for Tears for Fears. So let's find the second song on side 1, which is Mad World. We already heard one version by Friends' Company from London. Very cool version. This is another cool version by Shaya, featuring Hevetter. This is Mad World, y'all. Let's start off The Hurting, side 1, track 2. Ready? Are you ready? Here we go.
Play There's only need, I love your need, so much I'm losing me. I cannot see the reason for the pain. With hungry joy, I'll be your toy, just hoping you will play. Without the hope, my body starts to fail. Memories fade, but the scars still linger. Goodbye, my friend, will I ever love again? Memories fade, but the scars still linger. Like grip of tension holds me fast. Engulfed by you, what can I do when history's my cage? Look forward to a future in the past. Memories fade, but the skies still linger. Goodbye, my friend, will I ever love again? Memories fade, but the stars still linger. The more I talk, the more I say, the less you seem to hear. I'm speechless in the most peculiar way. Your mind is weak, the need is great, and nothing is too dear for you to use to take the pain away. Memories fade, but the scars still linger. Goodbye, my friend, will I ever love again? Memories fade. No, don't pretend you can justify the end. Memories fade, but the scars still linger.
There you have it, side one of The Hurting. Was that uplifting? Was that some happy music for you? Side one, first track was The Hurting. We didn't hear that one. I sang 2 seconds of it. But song number 2 was Mad World, and it was done by Shia. The third song was Pale Shelter, done by Alex Villa from the state of Washington. Number 4, Ideas as Opiates, done by Joseph Cruz. Feeling It. And Walter Eno gave us Memories Fade. My favorite song off the album. Such a good song. And that was an amazing cover as well. This album, I can't express enough what the album means to me. As a 12-year-old, 13-year-old living in Dominican Republic, trying to find my way in the world, and feeling all kinds of craziness and insanity, and just being a teen, right? This album comes out. I don't know. I haven't heard the album. Didn't know about this band, but the song "Change" played on a radio station in the Dominican Republic. Radio Listín. I think it was 99.9 or 99.7 on the dial. Any Dominicans out there, please correct me. But they played Change, and I was just like, what is this? And a friend of mine from the neighborhood had the cassette, and he duped it for me. And, the rest is just, history. I have to say, at the time, the album was definitely not accepted by many critics. I've got a few lines from critics saying things like the NME. Gavin Martin said, "This record and others like it are a terrible, useless sort of art that makes self-pity and futility a commercial proposition. And Tears for Fears and their listeners sound like they've given up completely, retreating from the practical world into a fantasy." He also said, "It's just the sort of doom-laden dross you'd expect from the lyrics. Rehashed and reheated hollow doom with a bit of ultravox here, diluted Joy Division poured everywhere, and the title track sounding suspiciously like one of the old pompous outfits with a welter of mellotrons and and some other crap he said too." Let's see. Melody Maker said, "Tears for Fears pop primal therapy tends to luxuriate in the attention it attracts. Sounds ironically happy to wallow inspirationally instead of seeking exorcism. However, the formula to translate childhood traumas into adult romance with Freudian fanaticism is ludicrously labored, but crucially their lyrical lethargy is salvaged by what really sells them, their structural invention." Not all critics were against the album. The funny thing about this album is that it's an album that was appreciated over time. It didn't disappear, and it influenced many people like myself. In 2013, for its 30th anniversary, Mojo magazine said, "Has there ever been a more thoroughly miserable mainstream pop album than The Hurting?" The answer is no. Even when it is up-tempo, it is somber, and it at its most musically adventurous in the cavernous minimalism of Ideas as Opiates and gnarly dissonances of the Prisoner, it's almost unbearably bereft. But in essence, it was still pop. Yes, it was. It's let's see. Part of the brilliance of this album is that these histrionic moments are seldom. Rather, time after time, as rendered by Orzabal and co-vocalist Curt Smith, the words connect at gut level and in sincere faction. Simply, this record is one of the strongest, most fully realized albums of the early to mid-'80s. And possibly you wouldn't see a Trent Reznor or a Smashing Pumpkins or Arcade Fire because These albums that proved to be special, influential, and groundbreaking in their own time, and then in subsequent eras as well, are far and few between. 30 years on, and almost now, right now at 2021, close to 2022, 40 years, there is little doubt where The Hurting stands as one of the most iconic pop albums of the 80s. Yes, it is. Look, I'm not trying to sell this album. If you haven't heard it, you need to go get it right now. Go to Spotify, go to Apple, do whatever you do to listen to music, and go find this record. Find it. I'm about to start side 2. Are you ready for side 2? Is everyone ready for side 2 of this depressive roller coaster? You know, we find ourselves in the songs that we listen to, and we find a place to get comfortable and live in, and a place where we can be ourselves. And this album was one of those albums. I didn't understand a lot of it at the time, but I felt it. I really did. And I think that's the legacy of this record, is that these two guys just made some haunting pop music that will live on forever. And that's the beauty of it. And you can see it tonight by all these people who've done these covers. Let's go on to side 2. This next gentleman was a part of this past Monday's tribute to the Monkees with his dad, Keith, on a very, very touching moment. This song is called Suffer the Children. It's track number 1 on side B, or side 2, but I'll say side B. Let's begin. Side B, The Hurting, with Del Griffith. Suffer the Children. Say what you want, say what you want. Truck Stop Mixtape.
It's a sad affair when there's no one there. He calls out in the night, and it's so unfair. At least it seems that way. When you gave him his life, and all this time he's been getting it down. You wanna pick him up when there's no one around and convince him. Oh, just talk to him, because he knows in his heart you won't be home soon, and he's an only child in an only room, and he's dependent on you. Oh, he's dependent on you. And it seems so strange, but at the end of the day, making love can be so good. But the pain and birth, ooh, what is it worth when it don't turn out the way it should? And all this time he's been getting it down. You wanna pick him up when there's no one around and convince him. Oh, just talk to him, because he knows in his heart you won't be home soon, and he's an only child in an only room, and he's dependent on you. Oh, he's dependent on you. Suffer the children. Suffer the children. Suffer the
yesterday have really helped to pave my way. But there's no one near me. How come everyone can touch me? You see the torture on my brow relates to neither hero. Now watch me bleed, bleed forever. Watch me bleed, bleed forever. It's not allowed to be unkind, but still the hate lives in my mind. Could the table, it's not big. I'm full but feeling empty. For all the warmth it feels so cold. I'm so young, I feel so old. Watch me bleed, bleed forever. Watch me bleed, bleed forever. Although my face is straight in lies, my body feels the pain and cries. I make no noise, I hide my pain. I close my eyes, I won't complain. I lie right back and take the blame, and try to tell myself I'm leaving. And when it's all be said or done, where do I go, where do I run? What's left of me or anyone when we deny the hurting?
Scratch the ice, let the telephone ring. Sense of time is a powerful thing. And we love to laugh, love to cry. Half alive, we love to go slow when we're dancing for rain. Dry skin flakes where there's ice in the vein. And we love to cry, half alive. Is this the start of the breakdown? Scratch the earth, dig the burial ground. Sense of time would be easily found. 10 out of 10 for the ones who defend, pretend to break down is a final demand. Stand firm with our head in our hands as we love to cry half the life. Is this the start of the breakdown? I can't understand you. Is this the start of the breakdown? I can't understand you. Is this the start of the breakdown? Breakdown. Break. I can't understand you. Is this the start of the breakdown? I can't understand you. Is this the start of the breakdown? I can't understand you. Is this the start of the breakdown? I can't understand you.
Start of the breakdown. The last song on side B of The Hurting from Tears for Fears. We heard side A, side B. We had just heard the last 5 songs of side B. Suffer the Children. Song number 1 of side B, done by Del Griffiths. Watch Me Bleed, done by Bix Monkey. Change, done by Amelia Van Zant. The Prisoner, done by the Unicorn Crew. Love that one too. And Start of the Breakdown, done by Jeff McCall, otherwise known as Synth Dad. I love Start of the Breakdown is the last song on the album, and it kind of feels like it's the first song of the album, or it's the song that kind of kicked everything off. Like it was like a breakdown. It was like a something, cracked the glass and everything after that just spilled. You know what I mean? It's just, but it's the last song. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of... The Hurting, y'all. Gosh, I love this album. So, Tears for Fears, y'all. Let's just continue with the music. Next album, Songs from the Big Chair. Their huge breakthrough worldwide. So many hits off of that one. And I'm going to play one of them. This is done by a gentleman by the name of Jeff Williams. Here's Jeff with Shout. Let it all out, y'all. Truck Stop Mixtape.
Shout, shout, let it all out. When the wind
Folks, I just did something crazy there. I played a whole bunch of songs in a row, and there was a reason, because basically I realized that I had almost the entire songs from the Big Chair album and I thought, why not play it in a row? But like I said, I didn't have time to prepare the show earlier, so I was just loading things, just going along and trying to, things wouldn't load. But still, that was awesome. Songs from the big chair. We heard covers. Let me see what this thing. Well, Shout was first, was Jeff Williams doing that cover. Then The Working Hour from the Tears for Fears tribute band. And Everybody Wants to Rule the World, we heard from Amelia Van Zant again. Mother's Talk, done by a band called Splits in Midair. That was an old recording from a band. They did it, I think, in probably like 15 years ago. But that was cool. I Believe and Head Over Heels, 2 in a row by Banda 8-Bit from Brazil. We almost did it. We almost had the whole album. We were only missing Broken, which is kind of just the instrumental thing right before the Head Over Heels, and then the final song, Listen, which is kind of a crazy song. I don't think anyone would ever cover that song. I mean, these songs, the Tears for Fears is not it's not for the faint of heart. It's it's a little tricky to attempt any of these songs, but the truth is they get to us all in a certain way emotionally, and that's why when you hear people cover it, you can totally tell that they're feeling it. It's coming from a real place. We got a few more songs for you, a few more random songs, but now I'm gonna stay in Brazil. This time, Sao Paulo, and this is a band called Music Collabs. And they do online music collaborations, usually around the same people, but this one is a special one. This is the song "Woman in Chains," and I'm just hoping that it's loaded. Here we go. Well, actually, while I look for it, let me tell you about a couple things that are happening. This coming weekend, a couple shows. This Saturday at Trip in Santa Monica, 9 Mile Station are playing. Good band to see live, really cool. Will Hawkins, Mr. Fernando Perdomo, and Scarlett on violin. Yeah, this is I saw him play. I want to say Halloween night. Yes, at Rosenthal Wines, really good show. And then this Sunday at Nabu Wines, it's Sunday Night Live. It's a merry holiday party, a whole bunch of people doing holiday songs, and I'll be there. I'll be hosting the event, actually, so it's going to be fun, and probably sing a couple of holiday tunes. Thinking I'm going to write one for the occasion. Why not? So those are my live event plugs. I'm still looking for this song. You know what? While I look for it, let me play a different one. Why not? Let me play a different one. This is Pale Shelter, another great song from The Hurting. We heard a different band do it. This is Eiffel Hayaled from Israel. Crazy, Israel. We go all over the world, baby. This is Truck Stop Mixtape, Pale Shelter.
1, 2, 3, 4.
These fingers aren't my fingers. These hands are not my hands. No one sees and no one cares. What gets broken, not for rhyme and not for reason. What gets broken? What gets broken? Going far, getting nowhere. The way you are, 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 the way you are. The way and the rhythm of machinery slows to a heartbeat, echoing ghosts just laid by those who whistle while they work, out of time and out of season. What gets broken, going far, getting nowhere. The way you are, 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 the way you are. The way you are, the way you are. Going far, getting nowhere. Going far, getting nowhere. Going far, getting nowhere. The way you are, going far, getting nowhere. The way you are, the way you are, the way you are, the way you are.
Lionel Zevon, The Way You Are. Lionel doing a rare cut. The Way You Are was a single that was released between The Hurting and Songs from the Big Chair. People were nervous that they would lose the momentum from The Hurting, and they released that single in between. Little did they know how big Songs from the Big Chair was going to be. Once again, everyone, I want to thank you all for being here. This is a labor of love. I do this every week, sometimes twice, like this week. We did the Monkees, a tribute to the Monkees and Michael Nesmith on Monday night. tonight. It's a tribute to Tears for Fears, only because they've been on my mind lately a lot. The Hurting being one of the most influential albums for me growing up, and just hearing that they're releasing a new album, hearing The Tipping Point, and thinking, God dang, these guys still got it. Can still write a good song, man, and that's always inspiring. And they're going on tour next year. Just warning one of my people here. One of my people, we're gonna go see him play live next year. Garbage is opening up. It's gonna be a good show. So just wanted to kind of put my two Truck Stop Mixtape cents in and say how much I love these guys. And I love that all these people have done these covers, and I love being able to connect this all together and have a little party on a Wednesday night. Why not? Even though it's crazy, every day something's gonna happen, right? Every day you have your plan and you have what you wish you could do, right? Or what you want to do for the day. And then you get these curves, right? That's kind of like, no, you're going this way. Well, I'm gonna, and you can fight it. You can go with the flow. The point is, you have to stay positive and always keep moving. Whatever you do, don't stop. Because, this is just what happens, and we have to keep moving. We have to stay positive and keep moving. I know that probably doesn't make much sense, but it does for me today, because sometimes you get things thrown at you. You're like, what? How? No? Huh? And you just have to take a deep breath, take a step back, deep breath, go, okay, if I can't figure this now, I'll figure it out later, or I'll figure it out while I'm doing it in the mix. So please stay positive. I always love to say this, but remember that everyone has their struggle. Everyone's going through something. You don't know where somebody's coming from. You don't know where they've been, and you don't know what's going on with them. So stop assuming. If you want to find out something, ask, and be polite, and be open. Everyone's different. Everyone's got their own thing. But ultimately, I believe that the majority of people, not all, obviously, I believe that the majority of people want things to be copacetic. We want to be, cool. I was thinking about this today. This is like a little silly thing to say, but I was thinking about how, sometimes there's two voices, right? There's two sides, right? There's one voice saying one thing and one voice saying another. And sometimes we fail to recognize that just because the voices are different, it doesn't mean that they're saying the same thing. Sometimes the words are the same. The notes that they're singing in are different. But if we put them together, there's harmony. But we need to put it together, and we need to work together. You sing the high, I'll sing the low. We are different people. We have different voices. But if we say the same words in our own voice, together we create harmony. That's my hallmark moment for you. But I really truly believe that, because there's just too much hate in the world, and I want to celebrate. I want to shine a light to all the good stuff and all the creativity, and I want people to stay creative. These are tough times, but you know what? Good art comes from tough times. Well, I just knocked my camera down. Now I gotta sit up. Dang it, I'm angry and I ain't getting. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, these are tough times. These are crazy times. But artists in particular, you artists out there, use this. Come on, who's gonna write the next "What's Going On"? You know, where are our protest songs? Where are our songs of inspiration? You know, where are the songs? Where's the art that's gonna move us? Use these times. Use these troubled times. Use these obstacles. Use this craziness and this mucky muck that we're stuck in, and create something. I'm begging you, please. I'm gonna try to do the same. I'm gonna end with a couple songs, but the main song being "Woman in Chains" that I wanted to play earlier. This is a group from Brazil, Sao Paulo to be specific, and they call themselves Music Collabs, and they're doing this pretty on point version of "Woman in Chains," one of Tears for Fears' best songs. And after that, who knows what's gonna happen? Whatever the flow, wherever the flow goes, I'll go. Might be one song, might be 10 more songs. Who knows? All I do know is that I love you, and I want you to stay positive. Keep your head up and keep moving, baby. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. I love Tears for Fears, and I love you for watching. Stay cool. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe. We need them subscribers, man. We need you. And thank you for the love. All right. Here's Music Collabs with "Woman in Chains." Adios, everybody.
democracy is the headline. Says you preach to choose. There's egg on her face and a mile on your shoes. One of those days you're gonna call it the blues, yes.
Anything is possible when sowing the seeds of love. Anything is possible when sowing the seeds of love. I spy tears in their eyes, they look to the sky for some kind of divine intervention. Food goes to waste, so nice to eat, so nice to taste.
Politician granny review high ideals. No idea of the majority feels without love and a promise and refuse to the rules of a government plan. Pick up the stand, bring back the day.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible when sowing the seeds of love. The birds and the bees, my girlfriend and me.
Feel the pain, talk about it. If you're a warring man, shout about it.
Open heart.